cuddle. Oh yeah, Penelope's actually eating all of her breakfast at home, but I'm sure she'll have more here if you offer it to her. Oh, well, Pom-Pom, you love a second breakfast. Do you want to go and sit down with Carly and see what she has for you? There you go. Also, Penelope has her doctor's appointment at 3. Don't worry, I've already taken her off T numbers. Great, well, thanks very much, Charlotte. Bye. Right, Pom-Pom, what did we go for? Hi, Henry, you okay? Sasha, why does Henry not have a nickname? Sorry? Why, Henry? Why has he not got some cute little nickname like Hen or Riri? I don't know, no. I'm joking, look, we would normally follow the parents' or guardians' lead on the nickname. No, I just heard Charlotte call that little girl Pom-Pom, but her parent very clearly called her Penelope. Oh, that's because when Pom-Pom, Penelope, was in the toddler room, she couldn't say Penelope because it had so many syllables, so she would just call herself Pom-Pom, and we've all been doing that for a couple of years now. Henry has not always been able to say his own name either, so why didn't you follow suit when he came here and call him what he called himself? Henry started in the preschool room. He came in with a bigger vocabulary than me. I think it can be perceived as favouritism when you've got children with nicknames and children without. Okay, but I'd also argue that we have given nicknames in the past and the parents have not liked it one bit, so we always follow their lead. Very well. I would like Henry to have his own nickname, and I would like you to use it for all of his time here. Henry's graduating preschool next week. He won't even be here. You can still use a nickname for the next couple of weeks. Okay. Does he have a nickname at home? What, do I have to do all the work? No, he does not. Make one up. So, just to be clear, Henry, who is about to start school and leave here, and has gone by one name this whole time he's been here, we're now going to start calling an entirely different name. But it cannot be Hen or Riri, because I came up with those. Come up with your own. Quick, Charlie, what's a nickname for Henry? Harry, normally. Harry! No, not you, Harry J. Not you, Harry K. Hello, Mia. Hi, Marjorie. Hey, Geraldine. How's it hanging? Kidding. I already know. What can I do for you, Geraldine? I just wanted to get your thoughts on the guest list for the graduation next week. Is it not just the preschoolers, parents and guardians? Well, what I was thinking is that we limit it to 2 guests per child. Fine. Whatever. Will you be bringing anyone, Geraldine? Oh, well, I'll be arriving alone, but Henry's second guest will be his dad. Oh, it's a shame, because if you and Henry's dad were seeing other people, it would have been nice for you both to be able to bring those along too. Well, what I was thinking was, if we have it 2 guests per child in the preschool room, it means parents and children from the other rooms can attend the graduation as well. You want to invite all the parents and guardians from the other rooms too? Yeah, I just thought it'd be really lovely for the whole nursery to join in the celebration for these children graduating, because it'll be their little ones up there one day too. I see. So, do we have anyone from the other rooms confirmed? Well, as you can imagine, so many of the 2 to 3 parents jumped at the chance because it'll be their little ones next year as well. My friend Becky said she'd love to attend this as well. Did she now? Wow, Becky's little one doesn't even start in the toddler room until September. Well, she really knows Henry as well, so to be honest, this 2 guest maximum was kind of a loophole to get her in on the day as well. Is that right? And Mia, you very kindly sent out that email for me, so also in attendance we have Roger, Janice, Siobhan, Autumn, Reese. Reese no longer works here. True, but he was also part of some of the preschoolers' journey, so it's only right that he'd be here to say goodbye to them. Oh, that reminds me, I need to actually go and let everyone know that it's a 2 adult maximum. And great, thanks for letting me run that past you. Could you please enjoy this a little less? I'm not enjoying it. Sending out emails for her. That's curiosity. Look, Marjorie, nobody enjoys your misery more than I do. But it will be a cold day in hell before I ever take the side of a man, even over you. Come on, please tell Charlotte where you hid it. It's very important to me. What have you lost? Henry grabbed my necklace and put it somewhere, and now he won't tell me where it is. Ah, no. Without that necklace, no one's going to know how much you and Mia love each other. Wow, the necklace bothers you that much? Necklace is a tiny part of it. Your constant PDA in general just makes me want to... You can always cancel that cheque we wrote for Quinn's baptism. Hey, but love conquers all. Most people... If you're talking about Reese and Marjorie, I can't believe it's Reese, because there's got to be somebody else with those initials. Who, though? All right. There we go. Preschool snack. Sasha? Ugh. Charlotte? Ugh. Ryan? Ryan! Yeah. That's such an interesting name. Where does Ryan come from? Croydon. Obviously, you've been seeing Chef's son for a little while. What's his name? How are things going?
Things are going fine with what's his name? So, Ryan, obviously, because you and Chef work in the kitchen, you've got a completely different register to the rest of us. Cool story.
What's your last name?
Why? We're getting all these school leavers to write a thank you card, and we just want to make sure it goes to the right person.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, well, my last name's Ryan Oh, God. I need to go grab a tissue.
Ryan Cuh?
Oh.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, I was just messing with Charlotte and Saoirse. They're so desperate to prove it's not Reese, they now think it's me having the affair.
But they know you're with my son, though.
Now you seem to think I'm cheating on him with Geraldine.
That right?
Yeah, not exactly my type.
Well, since we are on the topic, if you ever cheat on my son,
It's a very sharp end.
just know this. I've got methods. You want to explain to me what's funny?
Your son also said he had methods. It's how he got me to go on a date with him.
You should run. I'm trying. You tell her. You tell her. You. Tell me what? Okay, so Saoirse and I have come up with a theory that exonerates... We have a theory. About what? About who Geraldine has been...
Stopping.
Saoirse.
We think it's Ryan.
Yes, we think it's Ryan and not... What do you think it's Ryan?
Ryan who?
Ryan, from the kitchen.
Junior.
Why on earth would you think it's Ryan? Because Ryan has the same initials, RK.
Although we don't know what K stands for because he went Ryan and walked away, but we know it's RK.
And it makes sense because, Geraldine has insisted that every single staff member be here for the graduation. And he's actually in a relationship, which would explain why they have to be sneaking around. Whilst I appreciate the fact that Geraldine's affair has now become some kind of game of Cluedo at work, it would seem Ryan was having you both on. His last name's Miller. Seriously? Miller? Miller's not even remotely close to K. Little toe rag played us. Now, Detective Poirot's. Now that you've got that little bit of detective work out of your system, would you mind going back to work and allowing me to deal with this whole Geraldine affair saga? Yes, Marjorie.
Yes, Marjorie.
Speaking of which, I can always smell her before I can see her. That perfume she wears reeks to high heaven. God, it's so overpowering. It is awfully strong, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, Mia said that she'd have my P60 ready. I've just come to collect it. What?
Oh, thank you, Henry. Oh, we're good, we're good. My God, that was so awkward with Marjorie and Reese. Yeah, you didn't exactly help matters by pointing that out. I was trying to diffuse the tension. By telling everyone that there was tension? Why are you coming at me? Okay, he's the one who's a cheating little toe rag. We don't know that for sure. What I don't understand is why Marjorie doesn't just ask him outright. I actually asked Mia the same thing. She said she just couldn't face it if it was true. She thinks that's what's going on with Marjorie. Maybe. It would explain why she's turning a blind eye to it. Oh no. Come on in. Morning. Morning. Good morning, Lisa. How are we today? Yeah, she's fine. Lisa, why don't you go sit with Chloe for breakfast? There we are. Oh my God, do you two follow that influencer, Amazing Amy?
I love her.
Yeah, I follow her too. Oh, well, you both may want to click the unfollow button.
Ah, come on, another one cancelled.
Yeah, what has she done? So she's switching up all of her content so it no longer includes her daughter. So it's just going to be shopping hauls, cooking and cleaning.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah, her whole channel was built around her daughter and she's literally not even going to be featuring her anymore.
I still think my question stands.
Yeah, that's a positive thing, right? That she's no longer using her child as content. Not for the millions of people, myself included, who followed along purely for the daily vlogs of her daughter. So you're unfollowing her because she's no longer showing her child on the internet? Yeah, I loved her daily vlogs because it gave me ideas about what I could do with Lisa, okay? Don't make it sound creepy, it's not creepy.
Yeah, but it kind of is, though.
Yeah, I think there's so much material out there about things you can do with your children without actually having to see other people's children. It's not just a resource thing. She started that channel when her daughter was just born. So me and so many millions of other people have watched her grow up, and now she's just gone. I'm really sorry you'll no longer be able to watch a stranger's child on the internet every day.
If only there was another child you could be getting joy from every single day.
Oh my God, Marjorie, I don't understand. Why don't you just ask him? Why didn't you just ask Shah? Because I was being a huge chicken and didn't want to believe something to be true. Yes! So you're just... Oh my God, Marjorie, I don't understand. Why don't you just ask him? Why didn't you just ask Shah? Because I was being a huge chicken and didn't want to believe something to be true. Yes! So you're just going to bury your head in the sand and let them carry on with it? Well, it won't be for very much longer because, in case you haven't heard, I'm being told about it on Friday. Look, Marjorie, with Shah, it was like 3 days with a bit of miscommunication. However, your husband is walking in stinking like he's been rolling around in the hay with her all day, and you're just going to let that slide? Because there is a part of me that likes to believe that A, he would not do that, and B, maybe I wouldn't really blame him if he did. Why? I've got my reasons. But you're not going to tell me those, right? Yeah, I really don't think you and I are in the hair braiding, sharing secret stage of our friendship, are we? So you're just going to keep stum while he walks around smelling like the inside of her handbag. Wow. Just when I thought I couldn't lose any more respect for you. The fact that you had any for me to begin with shows you've always had a much higher opinion of me than I've had of you. Touché, Marjorie. Who'd have thought an affair would bring people closer together? Stop it. You're so funny. You ain't that funny. Just a small stain on me. Small? I can find bigger. Oh, well, hopefully your second wedding will be better. Oh, I know, it's a long way down the line. You'd have to sort a lot of things out before then, but it's nice to talk about it. I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you either. Charlie? Yeah. What happened to your necklace? I thought Henry gave it back. Oh, he did, but it came with a new fragrance.
What fragrance?
I'm about to go and have my lunch. Please don't make me talk about it.
Yeah, I've got cottage pie for lunch, so I'd rather not explore that either.
Right, I'll be back in an hour.
See you then.
Hey, Carly.
You alright?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, all good.
Are you sure you're alright?
Joe, what are you doing?
What?
We're British. We say, you alright? Yeah, you? Yeah.
Really? You're going to school me on how the Brits talk? I've literally been British longer than you.
By default, you were born before me.
Either way, I know, the way Brits talk, British etiquette. I even know some slang.
Really? What slang do you know?
BRB, be right back, FYI, for your information, OMFG, oh my flipping God.
WTF.
What tomfoolery?
Oh my flipping God.
Anyway, the reason I was actually asking if you were okay, you just seemed a little bit distracted when I came up, that was all.
Basically, I'm on this dating app and it's
Dating
really...
app? Carly, you're 19, you don't need a dating app.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I should just wait for my soulmate to stroll into the place where I work, whereupon they declare that they're in love with me, is willing to wait for me, no matter how long that might be, and then they're just going to turn up in the car park one day on their white horse, scoop me up into their arms, give me a passionate kiss where they declare that we want to be with each other.
It was a black Mustang, actually.
Oh, to be honest, I would take a horse at this point. Okay, why do men not drive anymore?
Excuse me, Marjorie.
Yes, Geraldine.
I need to talk to you quite urgently.
Okay.
I was going to tell you at the graduation, but I don't think this can wait until then.
It can't?
No, I think you should know today and not in 2 days' time at the graduation when we have an audience and you'll feel blindsided.
What is it you want to tell me?
God, Marjorie, it's been eating me up, and to be honest, every time I see you, I'm filled with such guilt.
Not enough guilt to actually come to me and tell me sooner though, right?
God, Marjorie, I'm so sorry. Do you know, I have tried to tell you before now, but there's always been people in the office.
Oh, now you're worried about people being around. Before, you were going to let me find out at the graduation where we had a crowd of people.
Marjorie, I know that's so wrong of me, and that's not how I want you to find out. So that's why I'm telling you here now today, so you know in advance, before the graduation. And what is it you want me to know in advance exactly? So at the graduation, you are going to find out. You were going to find out. Oh, just spit it out, Geraldine. You were going to find out about me and Reese. Reese and I have been having an affair.
Yeah, it's true.
Marjorie? Marjorie?
What? Charlotte, what is it?
I was just checking you were okay. You were kind of just stood there in a daze.
Well, you would too if you had heard what I've just heard.
I know, Marjorie. I know. I really thought they were going to deliver the scrolls on time.
What are you talking about?
I just couldn't let you reach into that box on the day of graduation thinking you were going to be handing out the graduation scroll and they weren't there.
So, hang on, that's what this is about.
Yes, and I've been racked with guilt seeing that delivery date move further and further and back, and you must be furious at me because you've not said a word.
I didn't?
That's why I came in, Marjorie. You were just kind of stood there in a world of your own.
Oh, I thought I heard something else about Reese.
Maybe you misheard because you caught sight of him because he's just pulled up in the car park.
How's he now?
She seems so angry about those graduation scrolls, doesn't she? You've really let everyone down, Geraldine.
Oi! Oh, I could say the same to you. Well, I'm going to go first here if you don't mind. Please, be my guest. I don't blame you for having an affair with Geraldine. I'm not having an affair with Geraldine.
And,
I'm not having an affair with Geraldine.
You're not?
No. But there are one or two things I'd like to hash out while we're stood here talking about it.
Okay.
First of all, why on earth did you think I was?
Well, you walked in stinking to high heaven off her perfume the other day.
I had been in the perfume shop earlier that day, testing every single thing they had in there, looking for a gift for you.
Okay, what about the phone call you wouldn't take in front of me, and you didn't want to go out to the car park and take it in front of Geraldine either, okay? How'd you explain that?
That phone call was to arrange our honeymoon that you reminded me we never went on.
Oh, what?
You'd mentioned a couple of times we never had a honeymoon, so I was booking it, and I didn't want to take the call in front of Geraldine because she's the biggest gossip going, and I didn't want her to ruin the surprise. Did anyway.
Okay, what about the fact you said that you were with your dad all of that Friday afternoon, but when I called him to check...
You called him to check?
Don't change the subject. He said he was with Janice all day.
I spent the day with a personal shopper. I wanted to surprise you with a suitcase full of clothes, and then the perfume was so that you'd only use it on our honeymoon, so that anytime you sprayed it, it reminded you of it as well.
Oh.
You're also going to come at me because my initials are RK?
Well, they are.
So are Bob's and Becky's.
That's true.
So now you and I have cleared that up. Can I ask you something else?
Go ahead.
So I can just about make peace with the fact that given all the evidence, you may have thought I was having an affair. What I can't get my head around is why you said you understood it. Why'd you say that?
Ever since you and I got married,
Mm-hmm.
all I have heard is, oh, now that you're married, when's the baby due? Oh, I bet you'll be trying for a baby soon. Oh, won't be long before you're pregnant. Oh, can't you wait to start a family?
Okay.
And I always assumed you and I were on the same page with that.
Right.
But then Dorian and Emery came along and you have absolutely loved spending every minute of every day being with those babies, okay? And it made me realise you want to be a father one day, and that's not something I can give you because I never want to have kids.
Neither do I.
You don't?
No. Why would you think I do?
Because after you drop them back to autumn and winter, you're always so happy.
Yeah, I'm happy because I've dropped them off to autumn winters.
Aye?
Marjorie, I love my niece and nephew with everything I am, but do you have any idea how unbelievably happy I am that they're not mine? That at the end of an exhausting day, I can drop them off and then come home to you, where you and I can have a full night's sleep together?
I thought all that happiness was because you thought maybe you and I were going to maybe have one day, and you were getting a taste for it now and you really liked it.
Oh, the happiness is that I get to give them back and then come back to our life.
Oh.
Wait, is that why you've been really off with me these past few weeks? What was the plan? To just try and drive me away?
Is that or have that really horrible conversation with you about something that you want that I don't, and I couldn't face that, so I thought if I just made it unbearable for you, you'd walk out.
And that's why you said you understood why I'd be with Geraldine, because of how you'd been.
Yeah, I kept snapping at you and yelling at you and making your life miserable.
You know, look what happened. It ended up booking us a honeymoon.
Well, that is true.
But I don't really want to encourage that kind of behaviour again, because these past few weeks have been rough.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Look, if you've ever thought that I was capable of having an affair, I've obviously not been doing my job very well as a husband.
No, you have. I just lost my head there for a bit.
Well, then it's my job to help you find it.
Hang a minute. When you rocked up, you seemed really angry at me. What was that about?
Oh, yeah. If in the future you ever suspect me of having an affair again, please come straight to me and don't tell my sister and ex first, so they come to me instead.
I wonder why Mia weren't in today. What happened?
Well, let's just say between Mia's really strong knee and Ort threatening to chop it off, you and I probably couldn't have a baby now, even if we wanted to.
So what happened after Marjorie walked out? Her and Reese seemed to have some kind of heated exchange in the car park, and they both got in his car and drove off. Do you think they were going home to divide up their things? No, I don't think so. Maybe she was going to go drop him to a hotel, you know, so he could think about what he's done. Sasha, no, I don't think that's what it was either. Maybe Geraldine was waiting for them at home, and then Marjorie and Reese went home, and the three of them... Ew, Sasha! I'm just giving you some scenarios. Like, I think that they went home and sorted everything out.
Bit anticlimactic, but why'd you think that?
Because she's looking at Reese the same way she used to.
Aww.
I'll have a squash, please, darling. Thank you. Hi, Marjorie.
Geraldine, you have put on one hell of a graduation for the school leavers.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, and also Shah, Saoirse and Carly and Winter had already made a load of graduation scrolls, so all the school leavers are going to have one.
Oh my goodness, that's right. They did, didn't they? My brain's been all over the place.
Look, Geraldine, it's an absolute hit, okay? Look at everyone here who's turned up for it.
Oh, I know. I'm so glad Becky could come.
Oh, I'm very glad Becky is here as well.
Oh, there's Bob.
Yeah. Will you excuse me for 1 minute, Geraldine?
Sure.
Right, it is Bob or Becky.
Are you sure?
It has to be. Nobody waves like that. My Aunt Lolly does, but that's because she's obsessed with Wednesday and likes to pretend she's got a thing on her shoulder. But that's not important right now.
My money's on Becky.
Why'd you say that?
Well, Bob's single, so if those were together, it wouldn't be an affair, it'd be a relationship. However, Becky is married, so that would make it an affair.
To be fair though, did she coin the term affair or did we? Well, this graduation's going to be wrapping up anytime soon and she's still not come out and said it. I don't understand. She said she was going to tell everyone at graduation.
Exactly.
Exactly what?
She said graduation. She never stipulated which one. It will be a Carly's one after this.
Right, let's wrap this thing up. We need to get across to the pub.
All right, Carly. Hi, oh my god, this party is amazing.
Oh, well, thanks, Shah. She organised this whole thing for you. Look at you! No longer an apprentice.
I know, I can't believe it.
How's it feel? Do you feel any different?
Yeah, I feel like I should earn more money.
We all feel like that, my love.
Shah, we were just talking about you. Thank you so much for organising this party.
That's okay. Quite a turnout, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad Autumn and Winter could be here with the kids. Oh, she don't wave back.
Oh, I'm glad Reese is here.
Me too. But to be fair, he has bankrolled you this past year, so he's got more of a right to be here than anyone.
Nice to see Siobhan here as well.
Yeah, all of head office were invited. Okay, I have a new theory. Look in the corner. What do you see? Oh.
Becky and
Bob looking awfully cosy.
But I thought Geraldine was going with one of them.
Exactly, that's my new theory. What if it's the three of them? Oh, come
Oh,
on.
come
Seriously?
on.
Oh, well then, I don't know who it is.
Oh, don't know who what is.
Geraldine!
Geraldine! Geraldine!
Geraldine?
Oh no. Were you all just talking about me and about how great this graduation's been?
Yes. Yes, it was.
But also just happy you are lately.
Sort of.
Yeah, we couldn't help but wonder, is there somebody special in your life that's, you know, making you glow so much lately? Well, now that you mention it.
What's happening?
Come on over. Oh.
Hey. What is it, Geraldine?
This is going to steal my thunder for sure.
Something I said. Those three scarpered pretty quickly.
Those three are called Charles, Saoirse and Carly.
And?
Danes, you probably wouldn't know that. They've only worked here for like 10 years.
Very gorgeous.
Hi, darling.
What's going on?
I was just introducing Marjorie to my new boyfriend. I think you know each other.
No.
So how long's this little match made in somewhere been going on? Oh, we met at sports day. Sports day? That's ridiculous. She literally posts her child publicly all the time, so I don't see what the issue is with her child being in the background of one of my photos. She's never actually posted anything publicly about her child's nursery setting, okay? It's just a safeguarding rule, okay? It doesn't matter if she posts publicly, you cannot post her child. What a stupid rule.
What's the damage with Geraldine today?
Oh, I noticed she had taken a photo of Henry and she deliberately got that influencer's child in the background. Oh, using somebody else's kid as clickbait. Views must be low. I thought Siobhan was going to be here today to cheer on Jamie for sports day.
She was going to come until I told her who else was going to be here.
Why, who else is here today? Oh. Roger, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm Geraldine. Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Geraldine.
My brother just informed me about something as he was on his way to the bathroom to throw up. Please tell me he was mistaken.
Mutton chops.
Father? Geraldine? Hi, Autumn. You and I are like practically family now.
No. This is going well.
Oh, sweetheart, look, there's Janice.
I just need to go and have a word with her.
You know Janice. Oh, well, when Roger and I used to meet up, he'd always have the excuse that, you know, he was in a meeting with Janice. But, you know, there's only so many times you can hear another woman's name out of your boyfriend's mouth before you really need to meet her.
Yeah. Marjorie?
Siobhan, you all right?
Fine. Geraldine. I just heard the news. I'm ever so sorry.
Siobhan, I understand that given you are the ex, there's bound to be some tension between us. So why don't we just get any crosswords out in the open and out of the way now?
I only have one thing to say to you.
And that is?
Run.
I see, it's the old, I don't want him, but I don't want anyone else to have him either.
That statement is right. However, you are wrong.
I can really see why Roger left her.
Left her? Siobhan?
Roger?
Yeah, I'll get the next round. Congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
Hopefully you actually make it down the aisle this time.
I have no doubt that I will, given that this time I won't be running away from my fiancée, I'll be running towards her.
Yeah, Jamie's good, thank you. I won't hold my breath for an invite.
Maybe take a chance and hold your breath anyway.
Yeah. Don't forget who you work for, Siobhan.
How could I ever? You're up, Mum. Yes.
Certainly had your own with him.
I appreciate you keeping your distance.
I know you would have hated it if I jumped to your defence. Plus, you're Siobhan's serpent. You don't need anyone to fight your battles for you.
Not for long. I'll be Siobhan Serpent Clark soon.
Mia?
Marjorie? You've been keeping a low profile. I've barely seen you today. Dipped when I saw Ray Rog, but Shah texted me to let me know he'd gone. Oh, well, it's nice for you to show up for Carly. Yeah, sure, that's why I'm here, not the open bar. Pretend all you like, okay? I know deep down you actually do care about people. What gave you that stupid idea? Reese told me that you paid him a little visit when you thought it was him with Geraldine. So I hope you weren't planning on having any kids with him anytime soon. I'm not, so that knee to the groin was all for fun. Well, it wasn't fun for Reese, and to be fair, it could have been avoided if he'd been able to profess his innocence earlier, but Ort had him in a pretty hard chokehold. Well, thank you for having my back. Ort had your back. I was only there because I was bored and had nothing better to do.
Really?
That is my story and I'm sticking to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, me and Shah have got a duet to do on karaoke. Back to frenemies on Monday, I guess. Who's Janice talking to? Your request has been accepted. You'll be leaving next week. Thank you.